So you want an AMG, but you also want it to be practical, you also want it to seat 4, you also want it to sound nice, you also want it to be a hybrid, and just for fun, you also want it to be a convertible. Now usually I'd offer you the number of my therapist, but Mercedes-AMG be like, I got you bro. This is the Mercedes-AMG E53 4MATIC Plus Cabriolet. You're watching Auto Today. My name is Dipayan and this is our review. Now the E53 AMG Cabriolet is a sports car and it is an AMG, and in my opinion I think it looks really cool. That said, if you don't like the way it looks, you're probably not going to spend 1.3 crores of your hard-earned money on it. So I decided that in the 17 seconds that it takes to drop the roof and fold it back completely, I'm going to run you over the details that make this car special. Now at the front you get the AMG specific Pan America grille, you get LED matrix headlights, you get a sharp sinewy bumper with plenty of aero inserts on it. On the sides you get a 20-inch AMG specific alloy wheel set that are wrapped in 245 section rubber at the front and 275 section chonky rubber at the back. You also get a massive tail section that helps with proportions and also houses a lip spoiler because AMG. Now you also get 4 tailpipes at the back, not all of which are authentic. Hit us up in the comments if you can identify which ones aren't the real ones. And of course you get a very AMG style badge set at the back that denotes the E53 as well as the AMG. Now that the top is down and the sky is blue, let's quickly run through the cabin and get out on the road and tell you what she drives like. On the inside, the E53 Cabrio is almost identical to the E-Class except for the go faster bits like the flat bottom steering wheel with the round AMG mode selector knob mounted on the wheel. You also get more sporty AMG seats trimmed in black and red. Of course, the E53 does seat 4 but misses out on the rear set of doors, which means ingress at the back needs to be done with the front seat folded, and this requires some level of dexterity and grace. Although you get only a 269-litre boot, most of which goes in housing the space saver spare, you can also fold down the rear seats to get a little more storage. And now from the second row of the Mercedes E53 AMG Cabriolet, something that we don't often get to say about convertibles is that the second row of seat is actually quite usable. Now despite my 6-foot frame, I do have some knee room as well as some headroom, and once the top is down, of course, you have a whole lot more of that. You also get cup holders at the back and individual AC controls for 2 separate zones, and I think that is pretty cool. Another really cool feature on the E53 AMG Cabriolet is this quarter glass that can go down as well. And I think that is a really nice addition to this whole roof mechanism, and the fact that you actually have a 4-seater cabriolet that's usable for the second row for even 2 adults, which I think is pretty cool. Now this isn't a full-fat AMG, which means that there is no massive twin-charged V8 under the hood. But what you do get is a 3-litre straight-six that's turbocharged and electrically assisted. So 424 bhp and 520 Nm of torque is what you get, which is not a lot in the world of AMGs, but because this one is electrically assisted, you can get from 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds, which puts the E53 AMG Cabrio just 0.2 seconds off its hardtop sibling, which is saying a lot. Now this is also down to the fact that the hardtop is just about 65 kgs heavier, which is an engineering feat to say the least. Now at 4.5 seconds, the AMG E53 is definitely quick. Now the 3-litre straight-six is mated to a 9-speed dual clutch gearbox with an ISG generator. Now the ISG generator is exactly what gives you those 24 extra horses and 100 Nm of extra torque that kicks in from almost zero, and which is where you get your insane acceleration from. So another thing I like is that once you throw the suspension in sport mode, the fact that despite being a cabrio, there is not much of lateral flex, and that is saying a lot considering how much this car weighs, which is close to 2 tons. Suspension is from an AMG tuned air suspension package that really does a good job of making it easier to drive on the day-to-day, but throw it in sports and it all gets very tidy. Now at 1.3 crores, in fact 1.33 crores to be specific for all the specs that you see on our test car, the E53 4MATIC Plus AMG is by no means an inexpensive car, but what you do get for the price is a car that ticks all the boxes that you could want from a sports car, a convertible, a comfortable daily driver, and a whole lot more. And I think for that, the E53 AMG Cabriolet stands out as a car that ticks all of those boxes and then some, and is a really fun car to own and drive every day. Thank you so much for checking out our video of the E53 AMG Cabriolet. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, and if you haven't already subscribed to the Auto Today channel, now is your chance to do that. As for me, I'm going to hop into the drop top and enjoy my drive back. This is Didi signing off.